after 10. Okay, good. Well, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to Inspire Me Live for Friday, the 22nd of April. Gosh, it's spring.
I know. It's
Welcome.
getting late.
We are here to tell you about a party today. We are located in Midlothian, Virginia, and we are Dances with Wool. And we are getting ready for one big 6-shop crawl. And so this is Erin.
We are so excited. My name's Erin. So just a reminder, as always, I like to remind everybody that our regular store hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we do have a website that you can shop 24/7. We offer flat rate shipping. And we will link all that and everything we talk about in the comments below this video as soon as we're not live anymore. But today is part one
We're gonna
of
do this
two.
a few times. Yeah.
Yes.
It may even have to be 3.
It may,
because we got so much good stuff.
We'll have to see how
We'll
we
have
end up,
to-
how this ends up going. But we are getting geared up for James River Yarn Crawl. So good morning, Joyce. So yes, I know we'll talk about these in a second.
Yay!
But we're getting ready for James River Yarn Crawl. It kicks off on May 13th. It is 9 days. It is 6 shops. And today we're going to explain the basics of what a yarn crawl is, because you may be watching this going, I have no idea what those words mean. I'm sure they mean something. I just don't know what. We're going to explain the basics of what the crawl is and how it works and get you geared up with all of that information. And then next week we'll come on and talk more specifically about what we're doing. Which is going to be amazing and awesome. You're going to want to hear all about it.
But things have changed a little bit since the first time we did this. So because it's changed and COVID has caused those changes, we want to make sure you are all good to go. Even if you can't make it to all 6 shops, you know what to do to make sure you're a participant.
Yep, we've got you covered.
Yeah, we've got it covered. So what is a passport, Erin?
Well, what's a crawl?
Let's
begin with, let's just start at the very beginning. What is a yarn crawl, Debbie? What would you describe a yarn crawl as?
It is one big yarn party. Think of it as a beer crawl, you know, if you've ever participated.
So I told people, if you've ever participated in a pub crawl, it's really no different.
No different. So you're going to visit 6 shops that are participating, and you're going to see all kinds of special exclusives and events and prizes. So it's just a big party that involves 6 shops. Now, that's really all a yarn crawl is.
Yes.
You have 9 days to visit 6 shops. It starts on Friday, May 13th. It goes through the following Saturday, May 21st. And so you get to crawl when you want during those 9 days, visit who you want during those 9 days. I will tell you, a lot of our participants have found that we are pretty divided as far as pairs of shops. We are evenly distributed. So you have Norfolk and Virginia Beach. You have Baba Sheep and Yarn Club. They are kind of very much within driving distance of each other. Then you have the 2 Williamsburg shops. So there you go. You've got a day in Williamsburg with 2 shops. And then you have the 2 Richmond area shops, which is us and Center of the Yarniverse. So you have them in pairs. So what some people do is they pick 3 days of the week to do the yarn crawl. And they do 2 shops one day, they go to Williamsburg another day, and they hit the beach area a 3rd day. So there are ways to do it. So you want to get in touch with your friends now and decide who the driver's going to be. And make sure you have a car big enough to carry all your yarn home in. So yes, so that is what a crawl is.
Yes.
And that is how our shops operate on the crawl over 9 days. So
and this is passport.
That's a passport.
So at your first shop, you are going to pick up one of these. On the back are all the explanations of the crawl and how everything works. On the inside, you have this fun map artwork of all the different shops. And then you have over here, you have this spot here. And so what happens is that when you make a purchase at each of the shops, you are going to get a stamp in your passport. So with the purchase, doesn't matter what the purchase amount is, any purchase, you're going to get a stamp in each of these passports. We do recommend that you fill out, when you get the passport, that you put your name and your email address and your phone number on it, so just in case it gets lost, we can get it back to you. But what will happen is after you have all 6 stamps from all 6 shops, and you've got all your information here, you are going to turn in
Just that
the passport,
page.
just that page.
So
We
you
haven't
can keep the pretty art.
right, so you can keep the fun little map as a souvenir, but you get to turn in that page, and that will put you into a prize drawing. Now,
Yeah.
the grand prize this year,
Work over. There's two.
there's two grand prizes this year.
Worth over $1,000.
It's amazing. These
It's
huge
crazy.
baskets. We have lots of wonderful sponsors, and you can check them all out, excuse me, on the James River Yarn Crawl website, which we will link as soon as we're not live anymore. That'll be in the comments for a direct link for you. But there's two grand prize baskets, and then each shop puts together a prize basket,
Yep.
and those are valued at what?
About $300.
About $300.
$250 to $300.
So
And
there
yeah.
are 8 total prize baskets that you can be in the
Eligible
running for, eligible for.
It's really easy. So what we do is we take your passports that are turned in, and all 6 shops are on one big, basically spreadsheet. And as they are turned in, we just add your name to the spreadsheet with all your contact information. And then at the end of the crawl,
We just
they're
do
just
a random
random
draw.
draw. So it's very easy. Now, what if you cannot make it to 6
Yes,
shops?
because let's
We
talk
under
about
that.
We talk about
understand
that. Well, we know that we have personally, at least, a lot of you watch us. You don't even live in the state
No.
of Virginia. You may be watching us from the other side of the country, or honestly, the other side of the world. So, how do you participate if you are not local?
Well, all 6 shops they have a very robust website. So you will see on everybody's website a chance to buy inventory from those shops, but also to buy Yarn Crawl gear
Right.
and anything that
Specials or exclusives or that kind of
colorways
thing.
or
Right.
anything like that. And then once you do that, you of course will get a receipt that you have visited that shop. The Yarn Crawl has very specific directions on the website, jamesriveryarncrawl.com, and you can see exactly what they require if you have not visited in person. You're going to have your receipt, and basically you just take a snapshot of that receipt, and then you upload it to or send an email to the James River Yarn Crawl, and you are added to the
and attach
spreadsheet.
all those Now, this also works if, say, you are close to 3 or 4 of these shops, but not all of them, and we all know what gas costs, guys. All right,
Yeah.
we all know. So if you're thinking, well, I could visit a couple of them in person because they're close to me, but I don't know if I can get in my car and drive, an hour and a half or 2 hours away, then you can do a combination. So you'll get your passport stamped at the 2 or 3 stores that you're able to visit in person. You'll make your online purchases from the rest of the stores, and your email will have your receipts plus a picture of the
ones you
stamps
visited.
that you were able to collect in person. And that all goes to the email, and therefore then you're entered into the prizes as well. Because we want everybody to be able to participate.
Yeah, so whether you're virtual or whether you are in person, we hope that you will be able to visit the 6 stores during the Yarn Crawl. You won't want to miss it. Every store has exclusive colors. I mean, one of a kind.
All kinds of fun
just
stuff and
great.
events, and it's going to be so much fun.
Kits, patterns, things like that. So yes, you want to be sure that you either online or in person visit one of the 6 shops or all of the 6 shops.
And let's talk a little bit about, there's some uniformity here. All 6 shops will be open all 9 days, May 13th through the 21st, and they'll all be open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. So it's
Including
consistent,
Sunday.
including Sunday and Monday, which for us are days that we're not normally open. But every shop is going to be open those days. Now, there's other things. Yarn winding, you want to talk about that kind of thing?
There will be no yarn winding during the Yarn Crawl, and that is because I know an air shop, and I think it's the same for most of the shops, when I've talked to them, there's not going to be any available space to be able to do that, for one.
And there's going to be way too many people
we
with
just
purchases.
can't take the staff from helping other people on the floor. We can't take the staff to wind your yarn. However, in our shop, if you bring that yarn in after
the
Yarn
crawl?
Crawl, I don't even care if you bought it from another store.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Bring it
We're
in.
happy to
If
wind.
it's
When you're ready to start your project,
Yeah.
we'll wind it for you, don't worry. But we just can't do winding
during
the crawl.
And that's pretty uniform with all 6 stores. There will be no winding during the crawl.
Okay.
So just kind of know that.
Yeah.
The other thing is, right now it looks as there are no COVID policies in place for the 6 stores as far as mask wearing.
Mandates.
Mandates.
Right.
So and that has been taken off the table. But yeah, so we want you. Yeah, come.
We want you to
it is a
come.
Party.
We are so excited. We can't
Yeah.
even begin to tell you. We've got so
and there's swag, y'all.
much stuff.
Yeah.
So, a way to get a preview, we first of all follow everybody on social media. Follow all 6 shops. Follow the James River Yarn Crawl pages. Check out everybody's website. Again, we're going to link stuff below.
Right.
That's going to be a great way to keep up with what everybody's doing. Another way to see what everybody's going to offer is we have a kickoff
Zoom.
event on Zoom.
So that is on Thursday night. That is going to be
It's May 12th.
May the 12th at 7 o'clock.
p.m. on Zoom.
And our site already has the Zoom link up if you just want to bookmark it. We have that Zoom link up, or you can just go to the website on the night of the Zoom and just link it or just log on from there. But we're going to be all 6 shop owners are going to be on that Zoom call. And we're going to be going over with you exclusives for every shop. So you want to grab a pencil, a paper,
a beverage,
and
a knitting project maybe.
Yeah. And then just sit and listen, take notes,
That was fun last year.
It was a lot of fun, and we got a lot of great feedback about it, about how useful it was for them to plan what they wanted to buy on the crawl.
Excuse me.
So join us. So
it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And yes, we will have tons of swag and events and things. All the shops will. We wanted to come on, at least have, and next week we're going to walk you through everything. That's going to take its own Inspire Me, guys, because we have so much going on. But we wanted to real quick plug, if you follow us on social media, you would have seen this post on Monday when it went up. We do have a few pre-orders currently available. So we do have our exclusive Daisy Said project bag for this year's crawl. It is her Yarn Keeper style bag. Let me box out the bottom, which is a 2 to 3 skein project bag with a zipper on it, and this awesome
it's a great one project bag,
Richmond themed fabric. So last year, you may remember, we had Virginia themed ones. This year, the same company that did these special Richmond fabric. Angie bought as much as she could and made as many of these bags as she could, but this is an exclusive for the crawl. When they are gone, they are gone. So if you really like this bag and you would like one of these bags and you're stressed out about the idea of being able to get one of these bags, we have good news. Right now on our website, we've put a limited number of these bags up for pre-order. So they're there and you can find them. I'll put the direct link below here in a minute. You'll be able to go ahead and pay for your bag. It's 1 bag per person, okay? And then we'll hold on to them for you. You can either pick them up or we will ship them out beginning May 13th.
Yep.
And we have these fun ball caps. Can I take yours off your head for a second?
Yeah.
So we have these fun ball caps. They've got the James River Yarn Crawl logo. They're denim. They have these really nice adjustable leather straps. And they're neat because they've got this cool mesh fabric on the inside. I really love these things. So these were also done for us by Daisy Said. And again, this is something we have a limited number of pre-orders up on the website right now. So we just wanted to make sure everybody knew, because once we fill the pre-order slots, then we're going to close it out. We'll have more during the crawl, so don't worry. If you can't pre-order, it's going to be there.
Because we did take the Notion bags down because we sold we had
some Notions matching Notions pouches, but we filled all our pre-order slots for those. So there'll be more available during the crawl, but we just wanted to give folks, we know a lot of people asking, and we wanted to maybe take a little bit of stress off the table that your bag, I can't get there on Friday, the 13th. Well, that's okay. Go ahead and pre-order your bag now, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, and if you, like Erin said, you have 2 choices. You can have it shipped to you, or you can have it picked up in the store.
Right, and if you don't live locally, but you know you're coming to see us during the crawl, then just go ahead and hit that in-store pickup, and we'll hold it for whenever you get here during the crawl. That way you can save some shipping, too.
Yeah, no stress.
This is fun. We're so excited. We have got...
we can't wait to tell you.
Oh, my gosh, you guys. We have so much planned. We can go to our website right now and look at our James River Yarn Crawl page. We've got trunk shows. Note the plural on that word. Trunk shows.
Exclusive color
We have exclusive color ways. We have swag items. We have kits,
We'll tell you all about it next week.
events, demo events,
Shawl,
all kinds of
the
stuff.
yarn crawl shawl. We'll tell you all about that.
All
next
about
week.
that next week. So
Be sure
this
to stay
is
tuned.
part 1. Stay tuned. Join us next week on Friday at 10 a.m. We're going to go through all of our exclusive stuff, what we have going on here at the Shop for the Crawl. We are also going to put these 2 videos on our YouTube channel. So if you know somebody who doesn't have Facebook, but you think would want to watch these videos, absolutely go ahead and tell them to go over to our YouTube channel. We're just look Dances with Wool RVA on YouTube,
Yep.
and you'll find us. And if you don't subscribe on YouTube, now is a good time
You want to.
hit that subscribe button, because we have a lot going
Yeah.
on this
And
spring,
then
summer.
anything that, because there will be some things possibly added before the yarn crawl that you don't hear even next week if
Yeah.
there's something. So we've decided that we probably am going to hop on for a podcast that's exclusive to yarn crawl and maybe a couple things
Sure,
before.
why not?
And we'll get it all in one. So
Oh, yeah.
we'll have that up on YouTube too. So you'll have all kinds of prior knowledge before coming
Yes,
into the
so
shop.
you'll know what to
So
expect.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
yay.
we're excited. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next week for our second edition for James River Yarn Crawl on Inspire Me Friday.
Go pre-order your bag.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.